Are you tired of consistently losing your bets on sports? Are you tired of going to Twitter and YouTube and seeing all these people post their tickets and just show you how much money they're making? And then you look yourself in the mirror and you go, bro, I suck at betting on sports. Why can I not make money like everyone else is? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 4 essential foundational tips to help put more money in your pocket and help you become a sharper, profitable sports bettor. Whether you're a beginner or a veteran, whether you bet $2 or $1,000 on a play, what I'm about to give you is going to be very beneficial and super educational. Lock it in with me, focus with me for a couple of minutes. Everything I'm about to tell you is free and it's going to help you out so much. So let's get into it. And before I give you the best information you're going to receive all day, welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Billy C. I love to talk about betting on sports and little different educational ways that I can help you make money betting on sports. I work as a part-time content creator for oddsjam.com, but in this video, I'm not going to try to sell you on anything about OddsJam. I'm just going to show you the site, how you can use it for free to your advantage to put more money in your pocket and to help you cash more of those tickets. So if you like this type of content, guys, please smash that thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any videos that I drop, and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys what you think about what I'm going to share with you. Do you think this is beneficial? Do you already know this? Any questions that you have, sports betting, anything that you want to know, right? Little different betting strategies. How do we manage our bankroll? Reach out to me on Twitter or leave a comment below. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, line shopping. What do I mean by line shopping? What do I mean by line shopping? Let's say you wanted to bet on this Florida Kentucky game and you wanted to bet Florida money line, Florida to win the football game. And all you did was just go over to your FanDuel account, place a $100 wager on Florida to win at plus 116 odds. So if they win, you're going to win 116 bucks. I want you to go over to oddsjam.com. Either go over to football, college football, or up in the spyglass up here, just type this in and type in Florida versus Kentucky. What you're going to find out is over at WinBet, you can get this at plus 133. Why does this make a difference? Because when you bet $100 on FanDuel on Florida to win and they win, you're going to get paid out $116 in profit. Whereas if you bet it over at WinBet, you're going to get $133 in profit. You just made an extra $15 in profit betting on the same game, all because you did a little bit of line shopping. You put a little bit of extra cash in your pocket just by taking 30 seconds to find out where you can get the best odds possible. Tip number 2, having multiple sportsbook accounts. Same game, Florida versus Kentucky. Let's say you're putting together a 3-leg parlay and you want to bet the over on this game. And all you have is a Barstool Sportsbook account. Well, as you can see, they have the over under at 46.5. So you bet the over at 46.5. Well, if you had a FanDuel account, you could get an extra point and slightly better odds at over 45.5. Why does this matter? Maybe 1 point might not seem like that big of a deal to you guys, but Vegas is really sharp. And when this football game ends 26-20, 46 points, and you had the over 46.5, you lose on Barstool. But if you would have made this parlay over at FanDuel, you would hit. Or maybe you're just putting up a straight wager, right? Or what if you wanted to bet the under? Well, you could get the under at under 45.5. So this is a really big deal, guys. You might not think it is, but Vegas is really sharp on these plays, and you'd be surprised at how close they hit these numbers. So if you're betting the over, you really want to take a look here over at FanDuel because there's way more value to have. And having multiple sports books, whatever country or state that you live in, guys, you need to have as many sportsbook accounts as possible because then there's more opportunities to put more money in your pocket and add more value. Tip number 3, placing wagers 4, 5, or 6 days in advance. Last night, Sunday night, I was already placing wagers for college football Saturday games. NFL, you like to bet on pro football? Guess what? Monday nights, Sunday nights, you want to be placing wagers for next week. When the market opens up, that's when all the value is to be had. And what I mean by value is you're either getting really good odds, or in this case, right? NC State Louisville, they kick off on Thursday. This is a Monday night. I'm recording this. Look at this. Everybody has the main over under 55.5. But a book out here with me in Arizona, Desert Diamond, has the over under at 55. And you're getting better odds. If you bet this over at 55.5, you got to play minus 110. We're getting it at minus 107, and we're getting a half a point. right? So there's a good chance. I mean, some sports books have the over under at 56. There's a good chance that this moves up to 56, right? So maybe you bet the under at 55 and a half. There's a good chance by Thursday this main line's 56. And when the score ends 36-20 and you bet the under, you're going to win. So this is a really big deal, guys. You can do this with point spreads and you can do this with over unders. Okay. A lot of value to be had, whether maybe you get a better odds price or the line moves altogether. Now, when it comes to MLB and NBA, there's a lot of value that can be had the night of. So Tuesday night, right? Maybe there's some games going on the West Coast there in the second half, and then lines open up for Wednesday's games. That's when you can maybe bet the Celtics at -2.5, and then you find out at tip off the Celtics are all the way up to -4. You can get a lot of value because then maybe the Celtics win by 3, and that bet that you placed on Tuesday night cashes for you. But if you would have waited till tip off, you would have lost. Little things like this, guys, you want to get in early. More times than not, you're going to find a lot of value getting your bets in early. And tip number 4, guys, that I have for you, don't pay for or follow touts. What do I mean by touts? Guys that say, hey man, just pay me $200 a month and I can take your bankroll from rags to riches and put thousands of dollars in your account. Just follow my picks and follow my plays. Mm-mm. I paid for tout services before. And if you know anybody, someone probably you know has paid for touts. They don't make you money. No knocking on touts. Appreciate the hustle, guys, but they're not going to make you money. You have to educate yourself, like my channel or OddsJam's channel that has tons of educational resources to teach you really simple how you can make money betting on sports. No one's going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Whether you just like to bet on parlays or whether you like to make straight wagers, maybe you just like to bet on your favorite team or your favorite players. Whatever the case is, guys, you need to do the research yourself. If you don't, you're not going to make any money. It's pretty plain and simple. And if you're only paying for tout services, you might have a hot week or maybe a hot month, but in the long run, you're not going to make money doing it. You have to do this yourself. So guys, that's the video. If you can follow those 4 tips, I promise you, you're going to put some more money in your pocket. You are on the pathway to becoming a sharper sports bettor. Just in those 2 examples I showed you on the over-under plays in those college football games, finding that little extra edge, that extra point, it might not seem like much, but it is a really big deal, especially when it comes to pro football and college football. A lot of people bet on football. It is a heavily watched sport. So any little edge that you can get is really big because these sports books are dumping tons of money and resources into their lines, their analytics teams to find out where the market's moving and what's happening. And if you can get an edge any way that you can, especially for free at OddsJam, it's going to be well worth your time and you're going to put more money in your pocket. Again, if you have questions, reach out to me on Twitter or leave a comment below. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe because it means so much to me, guys. I really appreciate it. My name's Billy C, and I'll catch you in the next video.